Evening guys, and welcome to CDR Season 9 Race 3, which takes us to a sprint race in Abu Dhabi, Tier 1. Evening Full Send Dave, evening Terriers. Pink. Should be a good sprint weekend, so it's a short quali, a 10 lap sprint and a 29 lap feature race. Good luck guys. And the guys are just readying up now. All good, Nerf. All good, Terriers. As Terrier says, I am CDR Nerf. I'm standing in for the Hound this evening, who may join me later on, depending on his time. I probably anticipate a nice dry race, but I'm sure one of the lads in the chat will let me know as soon as we hit the garage that the forecast will be. Don't generally see much rain in Abu Dhabi, but you never know. Full wet Terriers. Is that wishful thinking? And surprise, it's dry. So we've got 18 minutes of a short quali. %13% of rain. Somehow, I don't think so. So we have a New Era out on the track. Jumped in with a quick practice with these guys before. Looking at the tier 1 times, absolutely phenomenal times. And I'm sure they're going to go quicker in quali. So we've got an Aston Martin out, and we've got the 2 Mercedes out, and we've got a Ferrari. So there's VDV, and behind him, we've got another Ferrari out. I'll just stand on with the New Era. First one to cross the start finish line and start his flying lap. It's one of those tracks I kind of love to hate. I love the technicalities of it, but sometimes it's just track limits and off you go. So here comes New Era starting his flying lap. And get the first time on the board. That's a 53.4 in the middle sector. As he comes on the final corner, and that is a 123.497, and we've got a 122.9 from VDV. Here we've got the Terriers coming on the last couple of bends now. And that is another one of the Mercedes going across the line, and that is Duke with a 123.2, and the Terriers at a 122.944. Impressive times. A Rumbelow with a 123.1, and Diamonds and Colin, LOL Colin, 122.8. Excellent times. And we've got Eckford coming across the line with a 124.386. And we've got Dan on a flying lap. As Bruges puts in a 122.857. Fair few of them in the 122s already. Guy with a 125 James Bond 007. And Dan has invalidated on that lap. LOL coming back round. And Pink is scared he may be off the pace. Pink, are you sandbagging? Right, Guy's on an in lap, 4/10 over on his time. And Eckford is nearly 2/10 up, and he's just invalidated. Stay on board with JJ Trim. He's a 10th up in Sector 1 and a purple Sector 1 as well. So over half the grid with a time on the board, ranging from a 122.8 to a 125. Obviously there's no cut-off point now, because it is a sprint short quali, so you will start where you qualify. And JJ Trim coming into the pits. So we've got a couple of lads on an outlap. Strange that some of them haven't been out yet. We've got Dan on another outlap, Pink on another outlap. And Valley on an outlap. Terry's is coming round to start his flyer. Stay on board with him for a bit. As Terriers comes and he's boxed, invalidated at the end. So we have Guy who's gone a purple, and definitely Duke's done a 122.5. Guy's gone purple in the first sector. I suppose that's right, Pink. I suppose that's right. So sector 2 with Guy, having done a purple sector 1, he is 9/10 under his time. So that's almost a second. So that'll take him into the 124s. Needs a little bit more than that to jump up. Pink was ashamed or scared of his pace, although he's just done a 122.3. Found some grip somewhere, has he? Grip high. I like that. He is back on his in-lap. So have we got Diamonds on an out-lap. Who's on coming? Yeah, if you just need to watch that pit entrance with the track limits. It's caught a couple of people out on the way in there. Yeah, Terriers, that's very true. It's quite close in the middle. Improving for a tenth will give you quite a jump. A lot of lads in the 122s. First to 10th, all in the 122s. 6/10ths between first and 10th. Dan with a 124.6 on the board, and he's boxing. And JJ Trim, fast sector 1, 600s up. Who else is there? Diamonds, just over 1.5 tenths up in sector 2. So we've still got LF Racing, Bacardi and the Curse not set a time. And Diamond crosses the line with a 122.634. Puts him in P5. So let's go on board with Bacardi. He's just on his outlap. And the Curse just coming round the last few corners just to start his flying lap. 3 minutes and 50 on the clock. And a final corner and across the start finish line to start his flying lap. A 17.2 for the first sector. It's a purple sector 1. I was in practice with him earlier and he was flying. I can see Pink is twitching on the edge of his seat. Coming down the back straight. Sector 2 is a 52.468. Again, another purple sector 2. Will it be a 21 or is he still going to be in the 22s? And he comes across the board and it's a 122.1. Puts in P1. Cracking lap from the Curse there. Guy on an outlap. So there's Rumbelow, VDV and Guy all on outlaps. We've got Bacardi. Middle sector 50. Probably doing a burner lap. So a lot of the guys are back out on track now. All on outlaps. So it looks like VDV will be the first one to cross the start finish line to start his final run. 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the clock. So he is 4.2 tenths up. So that's going to make him jump a few places there. VDV is certainly all pushing everything to the limit, and Guy has crashed out. So VDV coming up to the finish line, and that is a 1:22.131. Wow, where did that come from? What a lap. So time is up, so anyone crossing the line now? LOL Colin is P3. Pink Eye is getting a little bit of a toe down the back. He has put a purple sector 2 in. Pink Eye is definitely getting a toe off someone. And gone. So definitely Duke goes P4. Terrier was 3/10 up and invalidated. Rumbelow P8. And that is qualifying over. I'll just take you through the final standings. So, on pole, VDV in the Mercedes. The Curse. LOL Colin. Definitely Duke. Pink Eye P5. No one actually making the 21s like I thought, but everyone down to P13 in the 22s. And Albie Bonks and Captain Nibs not setting a time. Dan P17, man. What's going on? Right, so we've now got the sprint 10 lap shootout. It certainly is. Lick the stamp and send it, Pink. If you could get your lasso out and throw it back to Dan, who's down in P17, might be appreciated for the McLaren team. And here we go, all set up, ready for the formation lap. So we actually have Pink Eye on the hards, Rumbelow on the hards, New Era Racing on the hards, and Guy on the hards. Everyone else running the medium tyre. So they're all coming round, warming their tyres up. So what can the lads do off the start? Here come the first runners, lining themselves up on the grid as the last few come round the back. Nice short turn into turn one. Let's try and keep it clean. Here we all are. I was waiting on the final two cars coming around the corner, and then we'll get some racing. There's Nibs just taking his box. Here we go, and we have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. And we've got good starts from both front row runners, and into turn one, and VDV is being pushed, and it's a clean battle rounds turn 1 and 2. Duke has ended up right at the back. I've got a few side by side. So Pink in P4, LF P5. So we've got a couple of bits of movement around the front end. Places up one place. The curse has passed. The curse, and now VDV is now down into P2, and he's being attacked by Colin, who has now passed him. And Colin is looking to pass up into brilliant racing. And Pink is looking up the inside of Colin, and the Red Bull of LF is looking as well. And we've got a safety car. So we've lost Nibs and Guy. Duke has dropped 14 places, so obviously something's gone on there. JJ Trim dropped 4 places. First safety car on lap 1. So Dan made positions up to P12, 5 places. Balks has moved up 5 places. Terrier's up 3 places. And we've got Albie, Trim and Eckford into the pits. So Trim has put on a set of softs. I suppose by the time the safety car comes in, if it's out for 3 laps, then you take it to 4, so you've only got 6 on the softs. It's a lovely track to do in the dark. Looks absolutely stunning here with the cars and the lights on the cars. Nighttime tracks are great to race in. if you ever done a practice in the daylight at Abu Dhabi, it just isn't the same. It's not the same track. Totally different. I got JJ Trim just catching the pack up now. And someone's into the pits. That's Eckford into the pits. I'm assuming he's got some sort of damage and not just changing to soft. He is just putting softs on. Didn't really see the point. I don't think that's going to make a huge amount of difference other than keeping the safety car out longer. So safety car is coming round. As the curse is backing the pack up nicely. Safety car will enter the pit lane. So VDV Ali Lee will be waiting to pounce as soon as we go, and the curse is gone, and we're back racing again. Everyone gets away nice and clean. Oh, as Balks has a look at Duke as he goes down. Sorry, Albie. As the curse has pulled out half a second on VDV now. This pink is right up the back of LOL Cole. No DRS yet, following that safety car. Just Diamond's having a little look at Raleigh, and Pink Eye has passed Colin. And also LF Racing has passed Colin, although Colin is coming back at him. So Pink Eye up into P3 with a good second gap behind the Curse. So the lads on the softs, Carl, Trim and Eckford, making up a couple of places on the softs. So DRS is now enabled. That should enable anyone under the second to attack the car in front, providing there's not a DRS chain. So JJ Trim is just looking at the back of Duke. And we've got 4.5 laps left to do on these softs. Hopefully they don't drop off between now and the end of the race. And Dan is in the pits again, set of softs. Don't think that's going to work, Dan. And a nose cone. So the case 1.7 seconds ahead. There's no stopping him. Pink Eye has got past VDV. And Dan's retired in the pits. Was he crashed? He's crashed. And there's another safety car. Ten laps, 2 safety cars. The safety car is out waiting to pick up the leaders. Got Balks is just catching up to the back of the team, the back of the grid. So we'll probably have 1 lap of racing. Maybe 2, depending on when the safety car goes in. So and just go back on with the curse and see lights are still flashing on the safety car. And they've gone out. Safety car will be in this lap. So we'll have lap 9 and lap 10 of racing. No more DRS. Let's see what they've got. So VDV only on 78% of ERS, and Albi 84%, and Eckford and Bulks on 80%. So everyone else fully charged on ERS. We'll stick on board with VDV and watch what happens. And he's, as the curse has gone and Pink Eye is right behind him, VDV has dropped off a little bit, and up the inside was looking LF Racing. Smelled a podium. And he's gone up the inside. He's taken him. No, he's not. He's backed out. LF Racing wants this podium. Let's come down the long straight now. All seem to have very similar setup on wings as he pulls out and sniffs another podium. He lines him up. Both running a 50-odd% ERS. There's a yellow flag. They've had it coming together at the back. Balks and Exford have DNF'd. And final lap of the race, it's all or nothing. As LF Racing has taken VDV. And Pink has overtaken the curse. No, he's not. Pink wants that top step. As they're coming around the final corner, Pink settles for second as the curse takes the checkered flag. So we've got an Aston, a McLaren and a Red Bull on the podium. So there we have the sprint results. So Curse on the top step of the podium, Pink Eye and LF Racing. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DNFs. Bulks, Eckford, New Era Racing, No Fandangle, Guy and Nibs. Now we have a feature race. All guys starting where they finished in the sprint. Guys are just on their formation lap. Ooh, a few guys starting on the softs. So strat, medium, hard, or soft, soft, medium. So they kept a couple of softs back from the sprint qualifying, and I'll have a couple of softs to try. Let's keep on position change and watch what happens in the first few corners. Got a slow car at the back. Is it Guy? And stay on with the guys at the front and watch the first few corners. Good luck, lads. Have a good race. There we go. And Nibs is just pulling up at the back. And here we go for the feature race. So 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. So both the front two getting a good start. Nice and clean same one. LF looking around the outside of pink. VDV looking up at the inside of VDV, and he's passed him. No, my mistake. All clean through the first couple of corners. LF Racing looking at pink. VDV looking at LF Racing. As the red ball goes up the inside of diamonds. And we've got Rumbelow is dropping down the line. He's dropped 12 places. New Era's dropping. Duke's dropping. So we've had Guy up 7 places, and the top 7 have stayed the same. Oh, we've got a yellow sector 1. A few guys in the pits. So Valley, Era and Trim have done a stop. And they are... So New Era's on the hards. So I've missed what happened to Pink. Pink's dropped down to 4th. LF and VDV are now 2 and 3. The Curse putting a faster slap in, 1:25.08, which is my quali time, which he's doing in a race on full fuel. Oh, as VDV has passed LF Racing. So we've got Albie, Guy and Captain Nibs all running the soft tyres at the moment. So I expect to see them in sort of lap 10 at the latest. Terriers has passed Albie. Left Racing looking at VDV again. And sector 3, we've lost a Valley. It looks like he's spun. So you've got Pink all over the back of LF. DRS, and he pulls out. And he's going for 2 in the 1. So Pink Eye now up to P2. And LF has just snuck around the inside. VDV's past him and LF has passed him again, and Pink is back in front of LF. I'll be with a 3-second penalty. LF Racing giving Pink a bit of a push around the corner there. Very close between these guys at the front. As KS has pulled out over a 2-second lead now over VDV. Pink is eager to get past. As Pink pulls out to take him. He's used all his ERS. As Pink is now back into P2. As VDV has DRS. And LF Racing coming down the inside as well. A 5-second penalty for Rumbelow speeding in the pit lane. LF back all over the back of Pink. So Pink Eye is holding the gap at 2 seconds the front. So the Ker's pulled away in the first 4 to 5 laps, made a 2-second gap, and now it's stuck at that. Bruges looking at diamonds. Bacardi looking at Bruges. It's a close battle for P7. So we've got VDV, who actually has no ERS left. Pink is on about 35%. LF, who's now back in P2, 60%. And the Curse at 70%. So VDV has rinsed his ERS. Pink has retaken P2. Gap at the front dropping to 1.8 seconds. As LF takes him again. So guys, Guy and Captain and Albie all running the softs. Albie's only got 4 laps on his, whereas Captain and Guy have got 8. So they're going to be thinking about coming in at some point. As Albie gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. And Ping overtakes LF again. As LF takes a look at Ping. While those two are battling away, the curse is slightly increasing the gap ahead. And Colin still within DRS of VDV. As a Guy boxes. Is he boxing for hards or is he going to box for mediums? Soft hard or soft medium? And on go to hards. So he will be going to the end. And Nibs with a penalty. Track limits. So Guy comes out to P13. Now going to the end. As Pink and LF are still battling at the front. The gap to the front leader of Curse is 1.9 seconds. As we have a Ferrari who was that? No, it was Nibs. As the leaders pit. So the Curse and LF both in the pits. And he is going hards. And he's going hard as well. And they're out. As the Curse comes out in front of LF and Pink behind on the mediums. So Pink gone hard medium and the other's gone medium hard. So will Pink make these mediums last till the end? and will he be able to add the extra time to pass LF and keep P2? And we have a safety car. Bulks has crashed and DNF'd. Yes, the Terriers just says he needed to have a safety car for fuel reasons. So I didn't see anyone with a fuel light on before. Oh, there we go. So Bacardi's got a yellow fuel light. Eckford has a yellow fuel light. And New Era has a new fuel light. So a couple of lads have underfueled. So this will be doing all the medium runners now. Bruges, Pink Eye, Eckford, Terriers, Captain. This will make the stint because almost halfway. So this will make the tyres just go that little bit further. And we have Dan up to P11. Let's see. Interval. So we've got Rumblo 4 stops. Valley, New Era, Albi, Trim 2 stops. Everyone else doing a 1 stop. We've got Eckford and Guy and Nibs up 7 places. Bruges, Diamonds, Kerr stayed where they are. They are where they started. And Nibs, Guy. So you have set up 7 places. Dan up 7 places. So I'm guessing one more lap of the safety car. Oh, late call, safety car in this lap. That was a late call. And we are now racing as LF gets a really good drive behind the curse. From the outside, Colin. So LF Racing is now in the lead. Albi with another 3-second penalty. Terriers with a 3-second penalty. LF Racing, fast slap of the race. He likes these hards. And someone's gone off. Is it Valley? Final corner. Oh, the curse. 3-second time penalty. Track limits. As we have Valley into the pits. And Rumbaloo. As we missed Pink Eye getting the lead. He's pulled out a second on LF Racing, so Pink loving these mediums. Valley a time penalty, so we're starting to see all the time penalties coming through now. So the Curse, Terriers, Albi on 9 seconds, Captain Nibs and Valley 3 seconds. LF has a 3-second time penalty, as New Era and Guy have had a coming together in Sector 3, and there's another safety car. So this time Pink Eye will take the restart. So 10 laps remaining, and the guys have done tyres, so it's 6 laps on the mediums. Diamonds, Trim and Valley on the softs. Will this safety car eke out the stint to enable them to do 16 laps on the mediums? Still quite a few cars spread across the track. So another lap with the safety car, I would suspect. Will the safety car be in this lap? Lights are still on. Safety car is in this lap. Lights are out on the safety car, and Pink Eye is back in the pack up. So here we come, final corner, and away they go, and Pink has gone. Curse went wide. LF Racing caught sleeping, and all is away, nice and clean again, as Pink has been overtaken by the Curse. And caution in sector 1, we've had a coming together at the back. Who's that? JJ Trim. Another safety car. So Diamonds has ended up crashing with Trim by the looks of it. Diamonds is now out. This will definitely encourage the medium runners to go to the end. Oh, as the curse goes in, the curse has pitted. That is going to drop him right down. He's now got softs on. Softs from P10, is it? He's got a lot of work to do. Can it be done? So JJ Trim has a 3-second time penalty under the safety car. So we're going to have, I'd say, 6 laps. Will the soft runners from Nibs, Curse, Albie, Dan, Valley, Trim, will they be able to make any progress on the medium and hard runners after the final safety car? Safety car possibly come in this lap or one more lap. Everyone is now back in the snake. Safety car is in this lap. There we go. Pink will back up the crew. And LF will be waiting for him to go. as Pink has gone. And the Kurt has another 3-second time penalty. It's going from bad to worse. From leading the race to boxing under the safety car to time penalties. And LF Racing now has the lead again. Howard Pink is on the medium tyres. Will he get him back? Pink is sticking with him. Colin is watching from a close distance. The Curse is making progress on Eckford. And he's passed Eckford. The Curse up a position into P8. And Captain and Albie on as safe VSC. Eckford has lost his wing. Under LF's under virtual safety car. And we're back racing again. And Bacardi has passed the Curse. As the Curse is looking back and past Bacardi. Eckford is in the pits for his wing. Pink has DRS and he's not catching LF Racing. Captain Nibs up on Bacardi. Bacardi on the hards, Nibs on the softs, and Valley is overtaking Albie. 4 laps remaining. Where will the soft runners come? Down up to P10, Valley P11. So currently LF Racing with a 3-second penalty. It's going to drop him. Five or 6 places. And the curse already up to P6. He's looking at Bruges with 14 lap old mediums. As he shoots it up the inside. As the curse puts it up the inside of Bruges, and Bruges takes it back. Eckford with a time penalty. VDV, a time penalty, 3 seconds for track limits. LF, run out of ERS. Pink eye is full. Pink eye is waiting for the moment. Penultimate lap. There goes Pink eye. And Bruges is dropping down the elements. And the final lap. So if Pink, you're listening, you've got to do it now. Now or never. Albie has DNF'd. Just sector 3. The curse is up to P5. There goes Pink eye has taken the lead. Biding his time. As Albie has left the session. And Pink Eye comes across the line, wins from Colin from LF Racing and VDV. The Curse finished up in P5. It was a good race by all. 13 finishes. Pink Eye taking the win on the final lap. There's Pink Eye on the podium. And McLaren, Red Bull, and we'll get the results from the race. So we have Pink Eye, Colin and LF Racing on the podium. There's the race results. And we'll just get the winners into the chat. Here's Colin. Just wait for the other guys. Colin, are you there? You're there. You enjoy that race? Pete? No. I tell you what, that was a couple of switching of the places at the start. Didn't you? You sat. Oh, yeah. There was a lot. There's a lot of swaps going on, wasn't there? Yeah. It was a good race though. Yeah. You were there. I kept thinking you were gonna go and overtake one of them, but you backed off a little bit and just let them battle it out between them. You didn't. Yeah, I think it's one of those tracks where you lower your wings to get the speed on the straights, and you just got no grip in the corners. It's one of those. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But oh yeah. Well, Kear's pitted, and he went for he was leading the whole race, and then he pitted and dropped down, and then everyone went up, and it was just it was a good race, good eventful. A couple of safety cars, got a little bit boring, but Nate, you did well. P3. I say P2, P2. Yeah, P2. Good race. What's that? Sorry, I don't know. No one else is here. I've invited them. Yeah, Pink's nowhere to be seen. I think he was just he was making out he had no pace, and then obviously checking through the ERS at the end, he had full ERS and LF nothing. It's saving it up for the end. Yeah, but yeah, he had a good race overall. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's racing, isn't it? That's what happens. Yeah, yeah. Points for Ferrari. Points in the back for Ferrari. That's what it's all about. Yeah. You win some, you lose some. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah. So right, I'm going to try and get Pink in and see if he'll do. Congratulations on your podium. Cheers, mate. Well, it doesn't look like the other guys are joining us, unfortunately. So I'm going to leave it there. Join us back on Sunday for the Tier 3 race in Abu Dhabi, and I'll see if I can get some points for the team. Cheers, guys.